Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is blueberry cinnamon crumble decaf again. I have one left after this, and then I have to switch to some other coffee. So today it's nice and sunny, and it's going to be 67 degrees. Yay! I won't be working outside yet. I have too many inside projects that I still have to finish. But maybe I'll try going for a walk. That would be nice. So yesterday my plans for staying home didn't materialize. I had to go pick up some medication, so I decided to just go ahead and do my grocery shopping. It wasn't a huge haul. I went to Aldi's and to Walmart and bought some things. And not everything that I bought was things that I had to have, but some things were a good price, so I went ahead and picked those up. Anyway, it's still my plan to stay a low spend this month, and so far it's kind of been a moderate spend month, but nowhere near as much as I spent in Fix It Up February. So I'm hoping that I can continue to stay on that path and that I don't have to go out to the store anymore this month. But we'll see. You know, things come up, things you didn't think about, and then it's like, oh shoot, you know, I have to have that, and while I'm out, I'll pick this up too. So this coffee mug is part of my kitchen dishes collection I've had for 20 years, and I've never gotten tired of these. So chocolate caramel creamer is good with the blueberries. Do you guys ever tried chocolate covered frozen grapes? Oh, so good. Haven't had that in a long time. Grapes have been really expensive lately. No more 99 cents a pound, it's more like $2.79. Cheers. I get amazed, and not in a good way, every time I go grocery shopping. You can really notice the price difference if you only shop once a month. Things just keep going up. And they say, oh, the inflation rate is only 3% now. It hasn't gone up more than 3%. Yeah, but you have to also include the percentage that it's gone up before. So you have to add the two together. So let's say inflation was 10%, to pick a nice round number, before. Well, now it's 3%. So in the last few years, that means it's gone up 13%, but I don't believe that either, because a lot of the prices have an additional 75 cents tacked onto it. So, you know, don't let them spin the numbers, because that's what happens. But we're too smart for that. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my coffee, and I will meet you at the budget book, which is getting harder to maintain for most of us. All right. See you at the budget book. Okay, back at my budget book. Well, yesterday I did spend money. I hadn't planned to, but my doctor called me back and gave me a prescription for my stomach, so I had to go out anyway. I had to pick it up at Walmart, and I figured I might as well do my shopping while I'm out there. I had planned on doing it, in a week or two. There wasn't anything that I had to have, but I had a list, and I figured I might as well just pick it up. So I went to Aldi's and I went to Walmart. Didn't spend tons and tons of money, but I did buy some things that I didn't really have to have. I bought some candles and a purse, but they weren't expensive, so I'm okay with that. But anyway, I don't need to go shopping for any more things that I can think of. I pretty much have everything I need in the house. So I did pick up more coffee, and I refilled my coffee stash. I still had plenty of coffee, but I like to keep that well stocked. So I didn't buy really anything for the freezer except a couple of packs of vegetables because I was out of broccoli. And since I'm trying to eat down the food that's in my freezer to a more reasonable amount, I didn't want to restock it with a lot of frozen food. So today I don't plan on going to any more stores. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I need. So my big plan for the day is just to clean up my kitchen and put away the stuff that I bought, because for me, shopping and putting it all away is a process that goes on over a couple days. So anyway, that's what's going on with my budget today. I haven't bought anything on Amazon since last month. I don't plan to buy anything, but things come up, so we'll see. But I'm still trying to keep it low spend. I could do better, so I'm going to get back on that wagon and do that. So I think I can always do a little better, but I do keep a handle on what I'm spending, and I am still debt-free, and I still plan to stay that way. So, okay, that's my short budget chat for the day, and I'll be back later. Well, alrighty then. It's been a quiet day today, and I opted to just have some oatmeal for dinner because my stomach, of course, is still bothering me. I've only been on my medication like 2 doses. So hopefully it'll start improving, but in the meantime I've been trying not to aggravate it any more than I need to. So I bought some of this the other day when I went shopping. It's by Bigelow Benefits. It's called Calm Stomach. I'm going to give that a try. It's an herbal tea, and it has peppermint, ginger, marshmallow root, and chamomile. And it also has licorice root, fennel, and peaches. So it sounded good. I did have a cup, and it tastes okay. It's not like, oh my God, that's the best tea I've ever had. But, it is fine. So one of my viewers was saying that she also has issues with her GI system, and she was asking what tests that I've had done in the past. Well, if you have GI issues, this is a disclaimer. I'm not I'm not a doctor. I was a healthcare professional, but as a nurse, I'm not a doctor. So this is just what I've had done in the past and what's worked for me. So some of the tests that I've had, of course, colonoscopies, and I have issues with my lower colon and my upper GI system too. I tend to get gastritis or ulcers or esophagitis. I mean, sometimes it all flares up. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little bit hoarse. My voice is a little bit hoarse. And that flares up from the esophageal reflux. So anyway, some of the tests that I've had done are, I've had endoscopies done, I've had colonoscopies done, I was tested years ago, this is probably goes back 10 years or more, I was tested for SIBO, and that's like an overgrowth of bad bacteria in your gut. And I was positive for that. I don't remember what the treatment for that was. Yeah, I just don't remember. But anyway, that resolved itself, and I, started taking probiotics, prebiotics. I do take supplements. I take K2 plus D3. I take extra D3. I take, I just started with the vitamin C. I take magnesium because I was deficient in magnesium, and apparently many people have a low magnesium and a low vitamin D. So I do take supplements for that, and I take a multivitamin. And with vitamins you have to be careful, especially if you take a multivitamin, that you don't take way too many of any one supplement. So I also take vitamin B, and what else? I think that's it. Okay, I'm back. My grandson needed some help. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't remember what the treatment was for the SIBO, but it's a test where you're kind of there all day, and they have you blow into this machine, and they measure your breath as to what bacteria are in there, and that's how they figure out if you have SIBO or not. And it escapes me right now what that stands for, but it's some overgrowth of bacteria. So let me see what else. The medication that I'm taking is sucralfate, and I take 3 tabs a day. That's what my doctor prescribed, but like I said, talk to your healthcare provider. Do not do what I say or what I do, either one. Your doctor can guide you as to what it is from your symptoms as to what you need. Another thing that I take off and on, because you're not really supposed to take this like forever, but when my symptoms flare up, I do take pantoprazole, which is, I believe it's Protonix. So I will take that in the morning, but that's a proton pump inhibitor, and it has side effects that I don't like. It does affect your bones, so that's why I don't like to stay on it forever. So I'll stay on it maybe a month, and then I wean myself off, because the problem with going on that is then when you stop it cold turkey, your reflux comes back even worse. So usually I just, I'll start taking it in like every other day or every third day. But again, don't do what I say. Talk to your doctor and ask what they would suggest. Now I have colitis. Yes, I have colitis too, which flares up every now and then. And for colitis, I had taken, I can never pronounce this, budesonide, that's it, budesonide. And that is a steroid, but I don't need that right now. That did clear up my colitis. But like I said, I also take probiotics, I take prebiotics, I take my vitamin supplements. Again, talk to your doctor to see if it's right for you, because some supplements do interact with certain medications. So you don't want to just willy-nilly go buy a ton of supplements. Now, I know that, what is it? Yogurt is good for your stomach. course, if you've got a dairy allergy, that wouldn't be for you. But eating yogurt, that will get you your probiotics. And, but, you know, some people are allergic to dairy. So do some research, do your own research. My body is different than your body. You can share some of what I've done and take with your doctor, and they can tell you what they think. But please don't just treat yourself. And but you can go on the internet and find a lot of internet doctors that do recommend things, and that's to your discretion whether you want to take their advice or not. And I think diet, in fact, I know diet has a lot to do with it too. And I'm seriously thinking about maybe trying a gluten-free diet for a couple months and see if that helps. I've done it before. It was several years ago, and it didn't make any difference at all for me. But there's people that, even some of you viewers have had good results with that. But, you know, I'll try it again. I do eat a lot of bread. I eat a lot of carbs. I like potatoes and pasta. And it's all, of course, made with the wheat that they've engineered now. Wheat isn't wheat anymore. It's all genetically engineered, I guess you want to call it. And hybrids and all sorts of things. So I think, this is my opinion, I think that's why so many people now have these issues. I think it has a lot to do with the food. And of course there's tons of preservatives in everything. And I don't know, even you know, fruits and veggies and things like that, they have pesticides, and so no wonder everybody gets sick. So if you're not sick from something, you are blessed. I'll tell you that much. But anyway, I just wanted to address that question of some of the things that I've had done over the years. And this has been a stretch of many years. But of course, the older I get, the more often it flares up. But it's like that with most chronic diseases. As you get older, it does flare up more. Another thing that I take sometimes is a DGL licorice, and it's a tablet. And sometimes after a meal, I think you're supposed to take 2. You chew them. But be very careful with taking this, because if you have high blood pressure, it's probably not for you, because it does raise your blood pressure. So, and Lizzie is on a roll this evening. She's just going on and on, letting us all know that there are people out there. Oh, there's somebody at the mailbox. So anyway, I don't know if any of that will be helpful. If you take some of what I say with a grain of salt and something makes some sense to you, take that information to your doctor and see what they have to say. I'm kind of thinking about seeing if I can't find a holistic doctor. Now, I did have one years ago. This is when I had the SIBO, and they ordered all kinds of different tests. The problem is that healthcare provider is gone. I don't know where she went. Not only that, but it was way over on the east side of town, like a 45-minute drive or so, and on this this highway where people drive like crazy. I don't drive the highways much anymore. I try to avoid them as much as possible. I kind of like to take the back roads, It's just more peaceful, and you don't have as many cuckoos driving, because there's a lot of cuckoos nowadays, that's for sure. I used to love to drive. I really, really did when I was younger. Well, up until about maybe within the last 10 years, I'd say. I really don't like to drive anymore. And at night, forget it. If I don't know the roads, I don't go. So, but yeah, lots of crazy drivers. But now I like to have healthcare providers that are in my neighborhood. Now, a lot of the big guns, the Cleveland Clinic, University Hospital, the big hospitals are downtown. And driving downtown is crazy too. I mean, you've got these highways where the in and off ramp, it's like this long. And you're going, because this one is in front of you, and then you got to pull in, and there's a row a mile long, and it's like, oh. But anyway, no, not for me anymore. I just don't like it. I would like a nice drive down in the metro parks with the top down and a warm summer breeze. That would be great. But those sessions are few and far between anymore. So, all right, if you have any great suggestions, if you have issues, I hope I don't come across as whiny. But somebody did ask, and I thought, well, because I don't want to come across as someone that complains about everything all the time. So, but if somebody has some great suggestions for issues that you've had that maybe have cleared up with different things you've tried, please leave us a comment below. Read the comments. I know a lot of you do read each other's comments and comment on each other's comments, and that's great because that's how we can learn as a community, and I think that's wonderful. So do me a favor, please, and check and see if you're still subscribed to my channel. Right now, the channel has been kind of stagnant, and what that tells me is maybe YouTube didn't like something that I said or some comment that was left in the comments. Because they won't demonetize you right away unless you really go against what it is they think you shouldn't say. But they will shadow ban you if they don't like what you're saying. So please check and see if you're still subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I want to ask you to please do subscribe to my channel. And if you're a regular subscriber, I want to thank you so much for always being there, for being my friend. And can you hear him? He is just... What are you doing? Snort, snort, snort. Oh, you're just so cute. Yes. They want their TREAT, and they're letting me know. Okay. Just let me finish saying goodbye, and then I will give it to you. And then, of course, there's this little one. Oh well. Anyway. All right. So, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Please subscribe, comment, share, like.